Okay, today, guys, we're here with FFN, the Fusion Fitness Network, and we're going to be interviewing for the upcoming Super Bowl coming up this weekend on February 7th. And we have Al with us, and we have our director, Mr. Chris. And we'd like to, that's Chris. And we'd like to, ask some serious questions here that are the tough, hard to the whatever the grind, whatever you want to say. So, without further ado, let's start talking to Mr. Al here about his big upcoming game.
The question every fan wants to know: what's your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
Green.
Because
It's less sticky when they pour it on you if you happen to win, and it just has a little bit better taste. It's less salty, it seems to.
okay,
But the main thing is it's less sticky, so when you get it poured on you, it's a little easier to get it off.
you do know that was made in Florida.
Yeah, it was originated for the
University of
Florida
Florida,
Gators. Yes. Some people may not know that.
I don't know if I can really hear you today, Al. You got to make sure you
Okay, I
speak
gotta
up.
speak up. I'm sorry.
Speak up. Everybody out there is having all these questions and want to hear it. Okay, we got some serious other questions. I got right here the playbook for you guys. And I've been looking through. This looks like it's literally, I'm sorry guys, I can't show it all on the national TV, but it looks just like the Kansas City Chiefs playbook.
Well, when you're great, people tend to copy you. So I'm not gonna lie, we've tried to copy a lot of what Kansas City does. As far as we don't have the weapons Kansas City does,
Okay?
so ours may look a bit slower. It takes a little bit more time to meticulate it down the field.
I get it.
But their plays work, so why not try and use those?
And I would agree with you, but it says Kansas City Chiefs playbook right on top of here.
Okay, we're getting a little bit further than what we were supposed to go in this interview. I don't know how you got that information, but I will find out, and whoever the player is that turned that over will pay a fine.
We found that in
Okay.
your gym bag.
Yes, that was in the gym bag right there, sir. Okay, but
Gotta study. You guys
I-
weren't supposed to snoop.
on that note, we're going to cut to a commercial. And we'd like to thank our sponsors today. Right here, BAM.
Bam.
3D Doritos is a sponsor for the day. That did not
Okay.
go the way I planned, but
If you're in a hurry to get your munchies, that's one way to do it. Although it does cause quite a mess, and but they're great.
make sure you guys get some
Then
3D
we got a
Doritos.
broom.
I'm not sure what the plan was for that, but
But remember that when you're in a hurry and you're really desperate for your munchies, just pop it like that. You choke to death because you're in such a hurry.
off the top.
Wow, that scared me actually.
So,
Okay,
just
did
like
not
to let
see
you
that
know,
coming,
that
folks.
literally opened up from both bags. That's how you party with 3D Doritos. Okay, let's get back to our.
Oh my God! All right, focus.
I might need a vacuum for that one. These Doritos are actually good.
The vacuum, the little one doesn't work. But anyways, that's beside the point. Let's get back on track here, talking football. If you want to make some comments who your pick is for the Super Bowl, I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to come down to offense, defense.
You're crying over there.
I know every game comes down to that, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch. I really, right now, haven't chosen who I think is going to win the game.
Well, hopefully,
Tell
because
us-
you're playing, you're going to be winning.
Tell us your opinion about the boat.
Oh, the
Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the boat.
the boat, the goat.
No, the boat. Best of all time.
It's amazing what he's done, considering he wasn't a starter in college and he was a low round pick. But determination, hard work, and some cheating along the way. I know Patriots fans, you're going to be upset with that, but the proof is out there.
Okay, I got a question about that. How is it if you have soft balls and you're throwing them? How is that different than just the harder ones?
Well, that game was played in the cold, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And they actually deflate on their own. They have warmers on the sidelines to keep them warm. That's supposed to. But for a quarterback, personally, if the ball is really soft, it's hard to throw. So I don't know how he did it. But I would say because in the winter, in the cold weather, the ball is harder. It's like frozen. So by it being a little softer, you might get a better grip. But I don't know. I don't know how it made a difference. But
So as a veteran of multi-years of experience, you're saying you prefer hard balls over softballs.
Is it the warmer or the hard? Just off the top of my head.
okay,
Serious questions, guys, serious
that
questions.
was.
Oh, on that note, and as a serious question we're going to go back to another one of our sponsors. Hopefully this one turns out better than the last sponsor. Okay, we got our sponsors here. We'd like to thank this Super Bowl sponsor, Mr. Pepsi. Thank you guys for sponsoring us today. There you go, one for you, sir, one for you, and one for me. They don't pop them. I don't know if I'd open that one now. Anybody?
The question is this stickier than green Gatorade? Let's find out. No, let's not. Okay.
Let's see.
We
I'm
haven't
glad I
won
don't have to clean
anything
this
yet.
mess up. And thank you,
Pepsi, great,
Pepsi.
great product.
And there's no slips.
Oh boy.
I apologize for that one. That was inappropriate, but that's why we have a 15-second delay in these nowadays, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
editing is a great thing,
Yes.
especially when you're talking about hard balls versus softballs.
Yes, because that's what happened in Michigan with Jim Harbaugh. You know, just didn't win, didn't get it up. But I'm just telling you, the Doritos are good.
He had the munchies. He was desperate.
Okay, let's get back to the topic on hand here. So, and we were looking, another question we had about the playbook was, it looked like it was screenshot from the John Madden playbook. From the video game.
It just looks that way.
Okay?
Because Madden, they do kind of replicate some of the actual plays in the NFL, so that could be where you get that idea. But no, those are plays we came up on our own. Our offensive coordinator. So but then again, if things work, you copy them. That's the thing with the NFL. If teams start doing things that are winning them football games, other teams want to copy them. So I'm not going to deny that some of it may have come from Madden. Unfortunately, some of ours came back from Madden games from 10, 15 years ago, but they worked back then, so we're trying something, trying to go off the rails here a little bit, like this whole video.
So, if you were on the Tampa Bay defense, besides stealing his alarm clock, how would you stop Patrick Mahomes?
Well, the stealing of the alarm clock is the better idea. But other than that, if he does make it to the game, you have to try to contain him in the pocket, and please get your hands up. But
So you're
then
saying don't have your hands in your pocket.
no, don't put your hands in your pocket if you're going against Patrick. You got to get them up in the air, knock down some of those passes, keep them in the pocket. It's hard though, because they have so many weapons that you have to. It's hard to keep your eye on one person. They're
That's why
like
you have two.
magic,
Yes.
huh?
That's why you have two.
2 eyes.
Two eyes, but
Yeah.
yeah, never mind.
Well, okay, so the big question at the end of this, let's run back to one of our other sponsors. We got one of our other ones here, Mountain Dew. Do the do. Make sure you guys get one, and these are our sponsors for the day. You know, if you're really healthy, you shouldn't be drinking these.
This is a green liquid also like Gatorade.
Yeah.
It is, but I would bet this is more stickier than Gatorade. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it is because I just dumped it all over me.
Yeah, so we're not going to test it here. Okay.
Too late. Too late.
Plus, we don't have any in a big bucket, and the game's
We
not
got a
over
bucket.
with. And the game's not over with yet, folks.
Okay, people want to know who's going to win. Do you think Tom Brady with the walker is going to win, where he's creeping out there at 43 years old, or the young Patrick Mahomes with the pacifier, the little child?
As being an older guy myself, I'm rooting for the older guy. I don't see a reason why he can't perform at a top level even at his age.
If somehow or another one of his walker, the tennis balls falls off, would that be a penalty?
It'll be a yellow ball on the field, so it could be mistaken for a penalty, but they'd actually have to look at it and review it and say, oh no, it was just his tennis ball fell off.
Okay, you have to make sure that's properly inflated too, probably. Because
Yes, yes.
yes, you got to have
Tennis
the
ball
properly inflated ball.
inflation is very important on a walker.
Do you have any other questions for him today, Chris?
I'm still trying to figure out how you are aware that he has yellow balls.
Because those,
He's the one that brought it up, not me.
if those
okay?
things
He
drop on the
knows-
field within the middle of the place, we're going to have issues.
I had never thought about what color his balls were on the walker. Okay.
Well, we'd
We
like to
sell those at our company, by the way.
If you guys need a walker, make sure you stop by CareLink. They'll get you one.
Yes.
With or without balls.
Yeah.
Whether
Yes.
you're old or not, we'll get you one.
Yeah, a great deal. Okay, we'd like to thank you guys for stopping in at the FFN Network. And
I forgot Pringles.
make sure that you guys comment below, subscribe to this, whatever you want to do. We don't really care because we are very motivated. And last of all, we'd like to thank our last sponsor, Papa Top. We call these Pringles. Didn't see that coming, guys.
You did too.
You had it planned all along. You know it. You folks know
That
it.
looked like one of Tom Brady's errant throws.
We might want to pause.
Somebody's calling about our video already. This
Oh.
is awesome.
We have someone calling in with a question for Al.
Yes.
Al, where did you get your Pringles at? Because we just popped that top.
I prefer fast food. You know, Speedways are great where you just drive in, grab it, and go.
That would be stealing.
But if you go to the grocery store, it takes a little bit longer, and then you feel like you're pushing a walker. So I prefer going in and out, in and out.
The quicker the better.
Quicker the better. Especially if you need your snacks right away. Just pop them in your truck, your car.
Yep. Treat it like a 2-minute drill. Get in there, get done. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
You too.